Good morning. Welcome to One Baha'i, that regular show where, I just sit back and share a few thoughts about the Baha'i faith. Today's kind of interesting. You're going to hear me cough a little bit and clear my throat. It seems that the smoke from the fires in Washington is blowing over us right now. When I woke up this morning, I thought that my wife was burning incense. It's amazing how strong it is. I don't know if you can see the haze behind me, but it has cleared a lot in the last couple of hours. So anyways, I wanted to share a few thoughts this morning. And actually, hang on just one second. We'll see if this helps the microphone. I wanted to share a few thoughts this morning about the hidden words, kalimat makhnuneh. A couple of days ago I was at the market talking with a friend of mine, and we got together afterwards and had some tea. And amidst all the incredible things that we were talking about, all the different topics, we started looking at the hidden words. Now, I have to say first, this man is not a Baha'i, but wow, is he spiritual. And some of the thoughts, some of the insights that he had regarding the hidden words just totally blew me away. And I wanted to share a few of them with you. You see, he was asking me all sorts of questions about the faith. And it occurred to me that this was a wonderful opportunity for me to learn. I told him very truthfully that I felt that I could learn from him. I could learn about the Baha'i faith from him. And I said that one thing had been puzzling me for many, many years. Now, I have to say that before this, he said that there is nothing in sacred text that is accidental. Now, you've heard me say this many times. You know it's something that I firmly believe, that every word, every phrase, every comma is precisely where and what it needs to be. And we had been talking about the hidden words, and I said, okay, I'm feeling a lot of wind. I'm really hoping it's not disturbing the microphone. I said, one thing that has really puzzled me were the opening phrases. Why? I wondered. There's a motorcycle. Love doing this outside on the street. I said, why is the first one in the Arabic, O Son of Spirit? Why is the third one, O Son of Man? Why does it go on, O Son of Being? What is this about? And he said, and I'm going to paraphrase, he said, as above, so below. Now, this is again something we had talked about, something that he was a firm believer in. He said that if in the writings you see God the All-Knowing, it means that we need some knowledge. If you see the All-Generous, it means that we need to be generous. The All-Bountiful, we can show some bounty. So his thought, and we kind of built this up together, his thought was, if it says, O Son of Spirit, it is to call upon our inner spirit. It is that this hidden word relates to our inner spirit and how we can better emulate God, how we can grow in our spiritual development. Now, they all do, but particularly in that direction. For example, the first one says, possess a pure, kindly, and radiant heart. And as we do this, our spiritual powers grow. O Son of Spirit. He said, the best beloved of all things in my sight is justice. Turn not away therefrom if thou desirest me. If you wish to grow spiritually, you must turn towards justice. But then he said, O son of man. Now, it's interesting because, yes, we are children of our parents. But he said he didn't feel that that was what it was. He thought it was being children of God. And I found that a fascinating connection. Veiled in my immemorial being, and in the ancient eternity of my essence, I knew my love for thee. This sounds like a parent talking to a child, to their child. O Son of Man, I loved thy creation, hence I created thee. This is God as the parent talking to us as his divinely created children. And then we move on to O Son of Being. O Son of Being. Being, to exist. This talks about the reality of our existence. Now, again, this is just our own thoughts. It's nothing official. I'm sure you can read so much more into it, and I'm sure you can read it in so many different directions. But if we want to understand how we exist, as John Lennon said, spiritual beings having a physical experience, O Son of Being, love me, that I may love thee. If thou lovest me not, my love can in no wise reach thee. This talks about our relationship to the world. O Son of Being, thy paradise is my home. Thy heavenly home, thy paradise is my love. Thy paradise is my love. Thy heavenly home, reunion with me. As I read this more and more, thinking about the relationship between the introductory phrase and the hidden word that it preambles, I've found, and I still find, that they open up even more. Number 10 was fascinating because, as you know, Baha'u'llah moves from O Son of Spirit, O Son of Man, O Son of Being, to a new one. He says, O Son of Utterance. To speak. Son of speech. And he thought about that. It was fascinating watching those gears turn in his head. He said, utterance is how you communicate. He said, it's how you teach. Utterance is one of the greatest steps of teaching. And not only utterance, not only the verbal utterance, but your deeds, your actions. Those are his words. It's, actions, as we know, speak louder than words. O Son of Utterance, thou art my stronghold. It's interesting that he says that. You are my stronghold. When we think about that phrase in terms of teaching, being faithful to the Word of God, conveying it to the best of our ability, not only with our words, but with our actions, all of a sudden this whole hidden word took on a completely new context for me. My love is in thee. Oh, I just love this. I feel like I'm reading an entirely new book all of a sudden. The other one, number 15, O Son of Utterance again. And it's interesting to remember that son is not a male descendant. Son here is like child. O Son of Utterance, turn thy face unto mine and renounce all save me. And I was thinking about that in terms of teaching, and I realized, there's the sun. You can see the sunlight shining on me. The more I turn my face to it, the more I turn my face, the brighter my face becomes. The more we turn towards God in our teaching work, the more effective our teaching is. O Son of Utterance. And we can keep going more and more into each individual hidden word. Turn thy face unto mine and renounce all save me. Well, isn't that the essence of what we do when we begin teaching the cause? For my sovereignty endureth, and my dominion perisheth not. We're leading people to this recognition, a better recognition of God. If thou seekest another than me, yea, if thou searchest the universe forevermore, thy quest will be in vain. Is there anything else worth teaching? If we're going to teach the sciences, we need to teach them not as formula and theories that will change over time or become more refined over time, sometimes completely discarded over time. We teach the sciences in relation to God, in relation to creation, in relation to the world around us and the development of the human potential. It's about teaching in my view now. And then the last one for right now, because we're already at 12 minutes. Number 19. O Son of the wondrous vision. Doesn't that speak of a perspective that makes us feel awe and wonder at what we see? You, dear viewer, you are the child of that wondrous vision. And as we read this, we have to ask ourselves, what is this vision? What is Baha'u'llah trying to show us that will fill us with wonder and joy and awe? I have breathed within thee a breath of my own spirit, that thou mayest be my lover. Wow. Wait a minute. God has breathed within me a breath of his spirit so that I may be the lover of God. Now, we could interpret this as being one who loves God, but we could also interpret it in the romantic sense, being God's lover. We can interpret it either way. Either way, it is so intimate, so beautiful, and so profound. I am in awe, personal thing here, I am in awe at the thought that my wife said yes to me when I proposed. Even after all this time, I'm still in awe that she said yes. I am in awe that she is my lover, that I am her lover. But now, we are also God's lover. And not only me, but you. God has breathed within you a breath of that same spirit. What a wondrous vision. I have a feeling I'm going to talk about these quite a bit more, maybe tomorrow, maybe later this week, next week. It feels to me like a brand new way of reading the hidden words. I've never seen them this way before. But before I go, I do have a question. And that's on the last few. Now, I do notice that number 66, O children of the divine and invisible essence, is very profound again. But 68 and 69 are plurals. O children of men, O ye sons of the Spirit. Those are the ones I'm going to be meditating on today and tomorrow. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. What have you found in the hidden words in relation to those preambles? I'm fascinated by them again. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me. I hope this was interesting. And, remember, hit like, hit share, all the usual stuff. And may God hold you in his hands today. We'll talk next time.